Now, I know it's a funny old question for a Wednesday lunchtime, but have you ever wondered what it'd be like to be a man?
Oh, I'd love to be a man. Only long enough. That's a bit too eager.
Yeah, a bit enthusiastic there.
Yeah, no, just from a sexual point of view, if you get my drift.
It's even worse. You want to be with women?
No.
It was meant to be an innocent question.
Nothing can be innocent on this show. Just so I can find out what it's like to be a man in that department, but only for as long as it takes.
Sure. Well, I just wanted to talk about that documentary that was on Monday night on Channel 5 called Gender Swap. So that's a nice way to ask. Because she goes on about what it's just not nice.
Oh, come on, you must have thought about it.
No, we're not going on that way. In this documentary, Rebecca Luce, she turned into a man. Oh, there she is. And there's... that's from her to there. Oh dear, she better stick as a woman. Look, no, not Terri. And then we've got Darren Day, bless him. Oh, is it right? Oh, is it you, Terri? So we thought we've got to do it, haven't we? What would we look like as blokes? All right, so Kim, here you go.
No.
I fancy you.
At least I'm muscly.
Nina? Let's see ya. Oh!
That's a bit harsh.
That's good. That's good. That's really good. Terri, here you go.
Oh, good. It's a good job I'm loving this pregnancy, isn't it?
Oh, dear. And I'm the last one, so I shouldn't be laughing because usually that's the worst. Here we go. Oh dear, I think I'm depressed. Anyway, there you go. Now, I don't know if you noticed a little story in the gossip columns about Tony Blair at the Olympic Summit in Singapore, which is earlier in the year, obviously. Apparently, he was in the gents, and he was standing at the urinal, and is schmoozing as usual, the guy next to him, and he says to him, "Are you having a good time?" It's a very risky thing to say in the gents' day. Anyone, I would have thought, But anyway, this man didn't recognise the Prime Minister of Great Britain, and he said, "I'm from Sweden, what are you suggesting?" Actually, even better, it said in the paper that he responded stiffly. And I was just thinking what a mess he must have made of the ceiling. But it was a bit of a gaffe on Tony Blair's part, wasn't it? I mean, we've all made them, but really, please.
No, I am always doing things like that. I have... my husband says I've got foot and mouth disease. We're doing a series called Chambers, and one of the episodes... we had to have like a deliverance kind of scene. We needed to get a banjo player that looked like he was inbred, which is quite hard to do, I assume. Anyway, they got this very good-looking banjo player, beautiful blonde hair, blue eyes, yeah. And he was perfect for the scene. And then they said, "Oh, we'll have to put you in hair and makeup and get some huge prosthetic ears on you." And then they brought him on set, and of course I walked on set, James Fleet standing opposite, and I went, "Oh, fantastic, they look hideous, hideous, hideous." And look at the guy next to you with the big nose. It's the most awful nose I've ever seen in my life.
The nose was real.
The nose was absolutely real.
Oh, no.
Seriously, it was horrible. And of course I couldn't get out of it. I tried to, because I kind of went, "There's big trees behind his head." It was too late. I was digging my own grave. It was horrible.
There is no way back.
I've actually been on the receiving end, really. It was Sean and I. We'd not long been together, but we went on our first holiday, and I'm sure this has happened to everybody. It was my birthday, and we were sitting around getting very drunk with a group of people, and he's never done it before, but then all of a sudden he was introducing himself, and he went, "Oh, yeah, and this is my girlfriend," and called me by his ex-girlfriend's name. But then I felt like I was the other woman, and then went so over the top, going, no, you don't understand. They split up a long time ago. So it actually seemed really salacious. It was very, very embarrassing, and I made him pay.
Good girl. Good girl. Yeah.
Well, I try to think of a lot of things I've done. I'm sure I've done lots of things, but that they escape my memory. But there was one thing that my mum did. I mean, mum's always putting her foot in her mouth, honestly. And she was doing a car boot sale one day, and she's classy like that. And she was selling these clothes, you see, and my mum's tiny, tiny little thing. And this lady came over. She was a very, very, very large lady, right? And she came over, and she's looking through the clothes like this, and she goes to my mum, "Excuse me, love, do you have anything to fit me?" And my mum went, "Oh, I've nothing that big, love." And I just went, "Oh, my God." And like that in the back, and so the lady just went, "Oh, thanks," like that to her. I'm thinking, "Oh, I'm not here."
Oh dear, of course I have done the classic, "Oh, when's the baby due?" And she said 3 months ago. It wasn't good. But we've not spoken since. I never liked her anyway. Competition